It's wild because, like, if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff.
I think Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather.
What did you think about what he had to say about you when he said you're way better than Floyd Money Mayweather? I know you heard that he said that. What thoughts came to your mind when you heard that Canelo Alvarez said that about you?
Hey, that's a big compliment. He's been in the ring with both of us, so he would know,
Floyd Mayweather versus Terence Crawford is now the center of boxing talk, especially after Terence "Bud" Crawford shocked the world by not just defeating Canelo Alvarez but doing so in a way no one expected.
Great fifth round, and Terence Crawford knew he had to make a stand in this sixth round. That shot got Canelo's attention as Crawford's back was against the ropes. It's a good shot from Crawford, and that shot and that exchange allowed him to box the way he wanted to.
Now all eyes are back on Floyd Mayweather, with growing talk that a showdown with Terence Crawford could finally become reality. The question everyone is asking is simple: if they face off, whose legacy will come out on top? With Canelo's surprising post-fight remarks, Max Kellerman returning to the commentary table, and Mayweather himself weighing in, the debate has erupted. Crawford's win over Canelo wasn't just a victory, it was a flawless, disciplined performance that fans are already comparing to Mayweather's greatest moments.
Can compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence "Bud" Crawford, if you can?
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
Canelo openly admitted that Crawford is better than Floyd Mayweather, a statement with huge significance. This isn't just any rival, it's the same Canelo who faced Mayweather in 2013 and took his first professional loss at just 23. What stunned fans even more was how Crawford neutralized Canelo's power, using defense so precise and effective it reminded many of Mayweather at his peak.
Given the fact that his coach said that, he felt like I couldn't hurt Canelo with anything and Canelo can hurt me with everything. So I think, they put that in his head, and then when he got in there, he was like, whoa, they lied to me. This dude can punch.
Unlike Floyd, Crawford combined sharp defense with aggressive offense, leaving Canelo confused, frustrated, and out of answers. Many fans felt the scorecards didn't fully capture the gap. This wasn't just a win, it was a bold statement that immediately sparked comparisons and intensified the legacy debate.
The thing about Crawford that people have to understand, it's wild because, like, if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior lights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumped up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, I didn't, but then he won the rematch.
Max Kellerman, one of boxing's most respected voices, returned to the commentary table for this fight, and his opinion carried real weight. He praised Floyd for his brilliance, stacked resume, and legendary defense, but then added a twist. Kellerman pointed out something fans had quietly speculated for years, shifting the entire conversation.
But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, but he didn't want it with certain dudes at certain times. Crawford, we all witnessed, even though the resume is thin in certain ways, he wanted it with everyone the whole time. Yes. That makes a difference to people.
Kellerman pointed out that after Mayweather moved up from lightweight, he became very selective with opponents. His record boasts big names, but critics say many were older, slower, or less dangerous. Crawford, he noted, is the opposite. While his resume may lack as many marquee names, his mentality has always been clear: fight anyone, anywhere, anytime. Kellerman argued that's why fans view Crawford's legacy as climbing toward a Sugar Ray Robinson level, not just for the wins, but for the lasting impact he makes every time he enters the ring.
Let me ask you this. Again, also talking about Floyd. He didn't start fighting real fighters, in my opinion, until he left Top Rank.
Okay.
Also. I feel like Top
Oscar,
Rank
you can say the same thing about Oscar.
Yeah. I feel like promotionals hold them back, hold a lot of fighters back. Terence Crawford was also a top-ranked fighter.
Kellerman didn't claim Crawford was greater than Floyd, but his nuanced perspective fueled a debate fans couldn't stop discussing. Soon, it wasn't just analysts, legends and former rivals also joined the conversation.
Art of knowing when to fight somebody and when not to fight somebody. I mean, that he's the best in that game. He's the best in, making money and making all the, the huge fights happen. But why? Because he was timing every single one of them. He never fought nobody really in their prime. He always
after junior lightweight. After junior lightweight, he did.
100%.
So we all wanted to
So he changed the game in the worst way possible. You're right. Everybody's trying to protect their own. I had to break that, right, with Tank. I made sure we made that.
That was real.
Ryan Garcia ignited social media with sharp criticism of Mayweather, accusing him of cherry-picking opponents and prioritizing his perfect record over the sport. While he acknowledged Floyd's mastery at making money, Garcia argued it came at the expense of boxing's true competitive spirit.
Is better, bigger. Like he's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather's really good too, though. You can knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because he's bigger.
Shane Mosley, familiar with both fighters' styles, called Crawford the more dangerous overall package, citing his size, reach, and adaptability as edges over Mayweather. What started as post-fight analysis quickly became a generational debate, young fans leaning toward Crawford, old-school supporters defending Floyd's flawless 50-0 record. Then Mayweather added fuel in his own way. Instead of words, he posted a $50,000 bet slip the day after the fight showing he picked Crawford to beat Canelo, cashing out $124,000. It was classic Floyd, no press conferences, just proof he backed the right man and remains observant. Fans couldn't help but wonder, was this just Floyd being Floyd, or a hint he's ready to return to the spotlight?
Tyson, it's been signed for under Mayweather Promotions and Mike Tyson Promotions for 2020-26. Worldwide broadcast. Special exhibition. Who the hell would have thought we would be getting this?
With Mayweather set for an exhibition against Mike Tyson, questions arose, could he be gearing up for something bigger, like a showdown with Terence Crawford? The timing added to the frenzy, as fans were still digesting Crawford's win when news of another shocking fight broke, sending the boxing world into overdrive. At 59, Mike Tyson is set to face Floyd Mayweather, a matchup that seems unreal on paper, with two legends from different eras, weight classes, and styles. Yet in today's exhibition boxing world, where spectacle and money often trump logic, it makes sense. Tyson even admitted he wasn't chasing the fight. According to him, it was Floyd who pushed for it, joking to Fat Joe that Mayweather just wanted to shake things up.
Well, I look at it in a situation like this. I mean, they compared me to a Sugar Ray Leonard, I'm talking about as far as skills, as far as my skills. And I feel I'm on the level of a Sugar Ray Leonard, and I feel that he's not on the level of a Roberto Duran, so he's not going to be able to handle him at all. You can mark.
Floyd dismissed comparisons, claiming he's on Sugar Ray Leonard's level while suggesting Tyson isn't at Roberto Duran's level and won't pose a real threat, grinning as he added that the bag is part of it. This isn't a charity exhibition, it's two of boxing's biggest names cashing in on nostalgia, hype, and curiosity. For Mayweather, though, it's more than money. Facing Tyson keeps him in the spotlight, guarantees headlines, and demands a real training camp. Even as an exhibition, every punch, press event, and viral moment reminds fans of Floyd the fighter, not just Floyd the retired legend. That's why many fans think the Tyson exhibition could be more than entertainment. It might be Floyd testing the waters for a bigger showdown with Terence Crawford. Meanwhile, Crawford keeps chasing history. Reports say he's preparing to drop to 160 pounds to become a 6-division world champion, a feat reserved for the elite. Possible opponents include Janibek Alimkhanuly, the undefeated Kazakh with a perfect 17-0 record, and Arislandi Lara, the skilled Cuban veteran who has challenged middleweights for years. Both are title holders and dangerous, and victories over either, or both, would strengthen Crawford's case in the legacy debate against Mayweather.
No, I ain't doing that fight. Maybe planning on vacating the belts. No, we ain't gonna vacate the belt. You know, we just gonna sit where we need to sit for a minute, and then, just like I said, get back in the gym and do.
Trainer Brian "Bomac" McIntyre revealed that Crawford's move to middleweight had been planned for over a year, proving it wasn't a spur-of-the-moment decision after beating Canelo. Crawford clarified he wasn't adding bulk, he's simply cutting less, allowing him to comfortably make 160 while maintaining power, speed, and defense. Imagine this. Crawford dominates Canelo at super middleweight, then drops to middleweight to unify titles and become a 6-division champion at 38. Such an achievement would put him alongside legends like Sugar Ray Robinson and Henry Armstrong. Yet for fans, no belt or weight jump matters more than the fight they want most, Floyd Mayweather versus Terence Crawford.
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. It ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd to me.
You talk the talk and you sure walk the walk. Your confidence and aura is on another level. Could we see a run as a light heavyweight?
Nah, we ain't going out that much.
This is where the debate ignites. On one side is Floyd Mayweather, the defensive genius who crafted a perfect 50-0 record by making even the best fighters miss repeatedly. Mayweather's timing, reflexes, and pace control were unmatched in his era, but across from him is Terence Crawford, versatile, ruthless, and precise, capable of switching stances mid-round, adapting to any style, and methodically breaking down even the toughest opponents. Unlike Floyd, who prioritized staying untouchable, Crawford doesn't just aim to win, he aims to dominate. As Stephen A. Smith noted, Mayweather was a magician in the ring, while Crawford is willing to take a hit if it lets him keep pressing forward and dismantling his opponent.
From experience, you know, a lot of people, they can say this, they can say that, but there's only, you know, a few people that can say they've been in the ring with Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather and give their own assumption.
With Floyd, landing clean shots was nearly impossible, but Crawford keeps pressing even when hit, breaking opponents down piece by piece. Fans are divided. Some argue Mayweather avoided fighters in their prime, like Pacquiao, while others see him as the smartest boxer ever, a master strategist who never takes unnecessary risks. Crawford fights like a throwback, willing to risk everything for greatness. A fight with Mayweather wouldn't just be about money or hype, it would answer the long-standing question, can anyone beat Floyd at his own game? Crawford's stunning win over Canelo reignited the debate. Kellerman added historical context, Ryan Garcia stirred controversy, Shane Mosley praised Crawford's skills, and Mayweather reminded everyone he's still watching with that winning bet slip. Now Tyson vs. Mayweather is set, Crawford is chasing a 6th division title, and the buzz around Floyd vs. Crawford is louder than ever. The real question remains, if they meet, does Mayweather's perfect defense hold, or will Bud Crawford make history by handing him his first loss?
The fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska, USA, and no Ring Magazine, an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Terence
Alright, guys, don't forget to subscribe to Knockout Updates and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest boxing news, highlights, and events. Be sure to check out our other videos too. Until next time, peace out.